machine. Let's get it started. Not the Macro Simplex Plus SP24 coil, and let me adjust the settings. I need to get it I think it's F1. Yeah. Oh, wait. I need to jump the sensitivity up, and then I need to switch this to F1 so I can reduce the sound distortion on my with the Pro Pointer. This is the Pro Pointer. Okay, and we'll see if we get this started here in a moment. All right, we'll start over here by the swings. It seems to always do well for me. So let's try it. Haven't lucked out over here by this lately, but we'll see. Okay. And I'm gonna do probably a quick hunt tonight. I don't think I have the full hour. I gotta go to do the day job stuff tomorrow, so we'll just kind of do a quick look-see around the park. See if I can find some coins over there by that one spot I normally able to find a few. It's by this sled-like looking thing. Okay, let's see. All right, got slight wind, but and it's kind of warm. It's not too bad right now, though. Okay, let's move this over. All right, wow. I was hoping there'd be a coin underneath this sled-like dealie right here, but a lot of times it'll be off from the side. So let's go back over here. Like usually over here, about 5-6 foot from it is where I usually pick it up, but I don't think I'm gonna get any this time. Okay. All right. Nope. Wow. I figured it wasn't gonna be as good as I thought it was, but I was hoping there'd be a few coins at least by the swings. We'll see. I was gonna go to this other park, but it's still pretty busy. It's summertime hours, so a lot more people out and about than normal. Okay. Let's see. How's it going? Just kind of plugging away, see if we can find another coin or two here in the swing drop zone area. Oh. 19. Potential can slaw. Let's check it out. Oh, it's right there, right on top. All right, it's gonna start out with some trash. Oh man, thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll start out with trash this round. I may try going over here by this grassy area. I was finding a few coins over there when I adjusted or went with the smaller coil, the SP24 versus the Nocta. That seems to be working pretty good. All right. This is like the third pass now from the swing, so let's see if that takes. All right, come on, come on. Oh, bummer. I was hoping. Normally I'll get something right out here from that swing dealie, but it looks like it's not going to happen today, but we'll go ahead and do another pass just in case. Let's just cross our fingers, maybe. Nope. Okay. All right. Let's go over here in the grass. Actually, let's work this perimeter first. I know they'll do like some soccer practice and whatnot. So a lot of the folks will put up their chairs and set up along the field, and maybe I might be able to get a coin or two over there. We'll see. Oh, and getting a lot of tones near the concrete dealie. gonna be a slim pickings night today. Who knows, maybe I can get at least one coin. What do you say? Okay. All right. Come back around. Now I did get a bunch of hits out in this grass, but it was a lot of pull tabs and whatnot. That's the hard thing about getting these high trash areas, especially the grassy areas, versus this mulch. I can just dig that quickly. All right. All right, let's go back up here in the grass. All right, let's see what happens. All right. Oh, there's a lot more grass than there was the other day. I think it's all that rain and whatnot we got really picked up the growing season here. Okay. At this point, I'm just kind of slowly working the grassy area for maybe a coin or two. Ooh. Oh man. That's a 67, 50 something, but you hear that? There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know what it is. Wow. Well, let's go check it out just in case. Maybe it's a bunch of coins. What do you think? Be interesting if someone dropped a whole bunch of coins here. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Ah, I can feel it. It's a concrete deal. Right there. There must have been some kind of bench or something here before. Good to know, good to know. Yeah. Hear that? It's pretty big. I wonder if it's part of this bench deal here. All right, well, at least we have an idea there's something there. Oh, what is that? 61. Mixed. Okay. So when I'm working these high trash areas, I mainly are going to be looking for things in the 60s, 70s, and 90s. And I'm purposely working the high trash area, seeing we can squeeze out a coin or two out of it. All right, it's going to be hit or miss. It's a fairly good sized park. Let me work my way over here by this tree and that picnic table. It's been a while since I've been out this far digging for coins and whatnot, so let's just kind of walk our way over there. Oh yeah, 67s, 90s. 67's usually a penny. It's mixed. 50, 60, 50, 60. I'm looking for a solid coin because this one's kind of weird. Seems too big to be a coin. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, when I'm digging in the grass, I'll have to dig a plug, and luckily we've gotten some pretty good rain, so it might be a little bit easier to dig one. All right, let's go around this tree. There's a picnic bench, some trash cans and whatnot. Maybe there might be a coin or two lurking in this spot. Maybe in the dirt. That'll make it much easier to dig. 51. All right, we'll skip it. Purposely skipping those. We're just going to see if we can eke out a coin out of the grass. Okay. Let's see. Wow. It's going to be slim pickings tonight, I think. Here we go. Oh, A little washer. I even see it right on top. A washer. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Okay. All right, so we did get some trash. We got a washer too. I'm trying to remember. So out here is a little playground, not playground, but a soccer field area. And I'm trying to remember where they like setting up their chairs and whatnot. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. All right, slim pickings. Whew. All right, let's work our way back. Right A lot of mixed signals here. Let's check it out just in case. Right there. It sounded like several signals too. A 60, a 70, and then a 50. So that could be all kinds of stuff. Especially if you get some coins next to each other or trash next to each other. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh man, it's a big old, what is that thing? Thing's huge, big old piece of metal. All right, luckily there's a trash can nearby. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there versus clobber the trash pocket I have here. All right, so here we're pretty much just exploring at this point. We're not at the playground proper where all the mulch is. We're actually in the grassy area. And I'm gonna see if I can pick up a coin in the dirt. Yeah, let's see. 50s. Okay. Just gonna work a circular pattern around the tree. Okay. All right. So far, it's been quiet. All right. Let's work our way back. Oh. No, iron sound. Got that ironing sound. Let's go back over here. I'm gonna start walking toward this one bench and see what's over there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh man, 35. That could be a pull tab. It could be a nickel. It could be a ring. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay. All right. Okay, and then remember there's that one, I think, structure or some kind of metal thing that was in the ground. Pretty good sized piece, so we'll have to remember that if I run into it again. Yeah, here it is again. Yeah. Bunch of concrete stuff. All right. Oh, here we go. There's a 70 in the mix of all this trash. Let's see if there's something there. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Right in here. All right, I got a rough idea where it's at. Let's see. I don't think it's very deep. All right, just cut a plug real quick. And let's see if we actually have a coin in that. Okay. It's over here now. Right in here. All right. It's gonna push the dirt out a little bit. Okay, just see if I can get it to move. Yeah, it's there. Okay, I think it's right in here. If I can coax it out of it, I will. All right. All right. Right in there still. Wow. Chasing a signal. Oh, wait a minute. I think I felt it. It may be a can. Maybe a can. We'll see in a moment. Okay. It's pretty high up in there. Okay. Let's try it. I think it's right over here on the side wall. It may be a can. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's still there. All right, I'm gonna check it with the machine. Maybe I'm hitting 2 targets. Wow. It's pretty big for a coin. Let's go ahead and let that one go. I don't want to get too far digging into a plug. Okay, so we'll just cover it up. Step on it and we'll be looking good. Let's go back into the park now. Let's see if there's something maybe on the other side of the actual structure itself. Okay. Okay, we tried the swings and was denied. So let's go by the structure now. Yeah, yesterday I found a plastic ring, a bracelet, and some pieces of, I think, a charm or something, and then a star charm. Treasure rest with Hooligan coin. Yeah, that's probably it. It's like the one signal or target you skip is going to be the good one. Oh well. All right, let's just work the structure here. It's been a while since I've been here, so I was hoping that maybe a coin or two has been dropped. And right now, all I found is a washer. Okay. Oh, looks like a piece of foil. Oh, right there. Little chewing gum foil. Okay. That's the structure. Okay. Let's go back around. All right, come on, come on. You never know. There's always that one. Okay, that's the first pass around the structure. We're gonna do, let's go to this other structure here, right up there. We'll do a pass around it and then we'll do another pass. Okay. All right, let's see if we can connect. We're looking for at least a coin. Could be a penny, could be a nickel, could be a dime, could be a quarter. Just a coin, that's all we're looking for tonight. Just to keep the blood pumping. All right. Okay, we'll come back around. Okay, nothing around the slides. Yeah, the other day I was here and I had all these June bugs flying about going up to the light. They were coming to the light. Okay. And I've let this one sit for at least 4 weeks, so I was hoping that I might have got some more coins or jewelry dropped in here after about 4 weeks of letting it rest. But Doesn't look like it. I did hit a school play yard where it hadn't been detected in a while, and I was hooking into a good number of coins. 15, I think it was. 15 coins. That's pretty cool. Doesn't happen that often anymore because folks aren't using as much coinage as they used to. All right, ooh, cool. Thanks for the flow state gift. Appreciate it. Maybe that might bring some good luck here in a moment. Let's see. All right, we're gonna come back around the structure. Let's see if we'll connect again. Let's see what happens. It's a pretty good sized structure. It's got several levels to it. And I think the kids like playing in it. And I think there's a good opportunity for something to drop. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See? Several levels, even has a little tower-like thing way up back there. So, yeah, there's a good opportunity to lose a coin or two. So let's see if that might be the case tonight. Okay. Okay, that's all structure. What is that? Something shiny. Oh, looks like a shoelace or something. I've found some surface finds that way at night like this with the light. You can kind of see it shining in there. So of course your curiosity suggests that you might take a look at it. Let's see. Wow, look at this thing. Wow, I can't reach in there all the way. Okay, let's just keep working it. Nope. More of that structure and pole stuff. Nope. Okay. Let's continue working it. All right, what do we got here? These little chain things will pick up on your machine. Okay, they're coming in at that iron sound, so they must be magnetic. Okay. And this is going to be the first pass around the structure. There's two structures here. We'll do a second pass here after this. And we'll start working the gaps. Okay. All right, come on, come on. Let's feel it. All right, and the machine I'm using, Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. And I'm doing a metal detecting in real life mobile stream. And it's the full Monty, no editing, it's live. And yours truly is searching for stuff, and it doesn't mean we'll get anything. And other times we will, or I will. So far I got a washer, I got a chewing gum wrapper, and a little bit of aluminum can slaw. So really racking it up tonight. I hit the grassy area too, hoping for some coins in the grass, and that did not pan out. So at this point it's just basically keeping it steady pace, working the areas methodically, and hopefully we can luck into something. All right. All right. And even then, get a little exercise, just kind of slow and steady making it happen. All right. And like I was saying, this is really what metal detecting's like, especially if you're in an area that doesn't offer as many coin, or at least metal detecting opportunity like you'd want, especially if you're living near a beach. I think if you live near the beach, it's a lot of traffic and whatnot. You'll definitely land a coin or two, if not some jewelry. But these areas here, I mean, it's basically just, you just got to perseverance and just keep going for it. And there's been days where you get stuff. There's been days where it's just trash. Oh yeah. But in the end, you still get around in, and well, you really can't find anything if you don't go out there. So don't let your machine collect dust. Just pull it out and just go for an evening coin hunt if you can. I like going at night or early morning because there's no one out here. There were some folks here earlier, but they already left. Okay. All right. There's a big wide open spot between these two structures. I'm going to go back to this other structure, do a second perimeter search around it, and then I'm going to work the perimeter of the playground. And then at that point, I'll go work the middle section and see if we can get anything. All right. So let's go with the second perimeter search around the playground set. Okay. Whew. And the other day, I was finding most of the stuff that I was finding that evening was more on the what do you call it? The gaps. Oh, here we go. Ah, yes, a nice low-tone irony thingy. Let's see what we got here. Might as well dig it since we're not picking up anything else. Let's just make sure the machine's working. Okay. Came in at a 4 and a 6. So it's definitely going to be something metallic. Sounds like it's small too. Okay, here we go. Back in here. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely something small. Let me pick it up. Okay. You see it? Oh, I definitely have it in my hand, but I'm having a hard time seeing it. Let me bring it up a little closer. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Y'all see that anywhere? Okay, let's just pick at it. It's not that. There it is. Holy cow. Whoo! Little screw. Very tiny screw. Look at that. Well, at least I know I was able to find it. Garrett AT Pro here, but she is dusty. That's no problem. A little dust didn't hurt a machine. Bottom line, keep going. All right. Well, at least I know it's picking up iron, and little tiny targets like that, at least I feel good I can pick it up. All right. Well, there's some plus in that. Now let's see if we can find a coin. The goldenite is maybe, or not maybe, the goldenite is at least a coin. Anything else is extra gravy. All right. And sometimes I find a coin right off the bat. Other times it's a little brutal. I got a feeling it's gonna be a little brutal tonight. All right. That was the second pass. Let's go work the perimeter, and then we'll work the gaps, and hopefully I'll have a coin by then. Okay. Let's see if we can scare a coin up. Okay. That's all that metal that's in that concrete right here to my left. Okay. Okay. It's funny, most times I find coins over there by that little swing thing or sled looking thing, but hadn't had much luck lately with that. In fact, I think the last time I came out here, I found the coins out in the grass. Silver and gold, awesome. That'd be cool to get some silver or gold. think I got some yesterday with that little bracelet I found. Came in at 47, 48, and that's the same tone as my, oh, here we go, 67. And it's a nice sharp tone. I think we might have gotten a penny here, maybe. Let's find out. All right, here somewhere. Maybe I should have pinpointed it better with the machine, but I thought it was more closer to the surface. All right, let's use the machine. Let's try it. Okay, right about here. Right there. Okay, I marked it. Should be right here somewhere. Let's try it. Oh, come on. Where are you? Are you deeper? That tone sounded close. Very nice, loud tone, too. Let's find out. Let me kick it out a little bit. All right. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's over here. Okay. Now it's over here. Is this going to be a coin? Yes, it is. Right there. All right, success. Found a coin. All right, that's all I was going for tonight anyways. Anything else is extra gravy. Cool. It's the small wins that make it count. Yeah. All right, I didn't strike out. All right, some coinage. All right, let's keep going. All right, got a coin. And you could hear that nice loud tone, and then the target ID was just more of a verification of maybe what it could be. In this case, since it was in the 60s, it was more likely going to be a penny. I'm using a Nocta Macro Simplex Plus with the SP24 Nocta coil. Okay, that's structure. Okay. And similar to my old machine, the old Fisher 1225X, which didn't have target ID or a depth meter. The main thing is you just listen to the tone. And what I'm doing right now is I'm really not looking at the target ID or the machine. I'm just kind of walking the path and I'm listening for a change in the tone and that crisp tone. When I do get something, I'll look down and see what I see and kind of get an idea what it might be. The other thing is this will light up when it gets a target. So you get like a visual as well as audible indication of a potential target. It is a good machine. I've been really happy with it. I do like the capability of being able to recharge it. It's got a rechargeable battery, so I don't have to worry about getting those 9 volts that I used to have to go for with that 1225X. Okay. Okay, so you see that? That's a sidewalk. That's some buried portion of the sidewalk right there. But even then, I'll still kind of listen for a different tone because sometimes there's still a coin kind of buried shallow in there. All right. Okay, we found a penny. Coinage. Okay, I already worked this perimeter section here, so I'm gonna go back around, do a double perimeter search. So I'm just gonna step off a little bit to the right from the perimeter here and start searching. Okay, and then after that I'll work the gaps. Okay, and then at that point I think we can determine if we should go a little bit longer or hold off for another day. Bottom line, I got around to metal detecting in. I found a coin, a penny, and got a little exercise too coming out here. I'm actually sweating right now. It's kind of warm. And let's see if we can coax a coin or two out of this. Okay, come back around, second perimeter search, and then we'll work the gaps. There's one big gap area between the two structures. that I'll probably try. But let's just kind of go steady and see if we can get another one to pop. Again, I'm really not looking at the machine. I'm mainly just making sure that I'm overlapping my coil search, going one over the other, kind of, you know, like how you mow the grass, you know, you kind of run over part of another spot that you've mowed. All right, same thing here. Okay, and then I'm mainly listening for a tone. Okay, and the tone I really like is that loud, audible, very distinct, crisp tone. Okay. All right. We'll come back around. This is where I found that penny. So, yep, right here. So we're gonna go ahead and come back around to the other side, finish up this second perimeter search, and then we're gonna work the gaps. Okay. And the gaps are really those spots in between the, oh, here we go. 4. That could be another screw, nail, hair beret, rusty something. It's pretty close to the surface. Where is it? Oh, right there. Look at that. Piece of metal something. Some kind of metal bendy wire thing here. All right, well, that goes into the trash pile. All right, well, we found something. Let's keep going. All right. Okay, we'll come back around. We're coming up on the end here, and I'm gonna start working those gaps here in a moment. Okay, had a 4 light up on the machine. The way this thing's set up, I've got it set to where if there's any low tones, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s, which equate to a piece of wire typically, or a nail or something, it's gonna come in at a low sound, and usually it'll make a little clicky noise. Okay, here's a 25. That's usually can slaw, like a chewed up piece of metal. Yeah, we'll dig it. All right. Yeah, we'll dig it. Figured you dig it, and then you don't have to dig it again later. Because I have found stuff in that tone thinking it was something else, and it turns out to be something worthwhile. So, all right. Let's see, I may have moved it already. Yeah, I think I moved it. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's over here now. It's over here now. Let's see. Wow, it must be little. Usually that's what happens when it's a little piece of foil and stuff. You reorient it to your coil, so then it registers. There we go. All right, so I must have maybe flattened it out some. Let's see if I can find it. Wow. This one's a tough one. It's on, yep. It says it's here. Ah, it's gonna be tough. I bet it's a little piece of foily stuff. Let's try it again. Okay, right about here. Right in here. Yeah, it's small. I have to get right up next to it to get to it. Where is it? Yeah, I kicked it out again. Wow. It must be little. That's the main reason why you get a pinpointer, because you can spend a long time trying to find this thing. Okay, let's pick it up. No. Okay. Let's see if I found it. It's in this junk. There it is. No. No. Wow. I still can't see it. Oh, I see it now. Wow. That is tiny. It's like a little nail, pinhead nail thing. Wow. I think. Let's check it again. Wow. Yeah, that is the reason why I get a pinpointer, because I could spend a good while trying to find something that tiny in the junk. Okay, so, but all right, I found it. All right, cool. Let's keep going. All right, second perimeter search. All right, let's go work the gap. Okay, there's a gap here, and then there's a gap over there, and I think at that point I'm gonna call it. All right, let's just work it back and forth. All right. Okay. The main thing you're looking for or hearing for is the tone. And after a while, once you learn your machine, you'll start keying off of those sounds and your visual ID if your machine has one. Other thing to do is you definitely want to make sure that you test out your machine. And the way I usually test out a machine is I'll get different coins, different pieces of jewelry, and I'll check what the sound as well as what the meter tells me it is. Like here's a 19. That's a brutal one because a lot of times it's junk, but other times it could be an earring, it could be a ring, it could be all kinds of stuff. So let's just check it out. Right there, little piece of can slaw. You see it? Right there. Can slaw. Yep. And that is pretty much metal detecting in real life. It's a bunch of coins and whatnot, as well as a lot of trash. All right, we'll go back around, work the next gap, and see what happens. All right, so that covers this gap. We'll start working the next gap here in a moment. Okay. It's summer, so you get people coming out having a little hangout in the evening at the playground. I don't know why. Back in the day, we didn't do that. We went somewhere else. All right, we'll go back over here and work this gap area, and then we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, so this one will probably take about 4 or 5 passes, and then I think at that point we should be able to call it. And so it's in between this big structure here and then that big structure here, actually smaller structure. All right, and all we got to do is just go back and forth, cut a lane, and we'll see if we'll get a target. So far it's just been trash. with that one coin, and then I got that one washer, so that seemed to work out. Okay. All right, and then we'll just cut it over. Another sweep back. Okay. And again, I'm listening for the tone as well as the visual ID on the meter. All right. All right. All right, let's come back this way. All right. Now we'll do one pass in the grass. Last time I was able to find a few coins in the grass, but very trashy area. Okay, here's an 18. It's a good tone, but again, a lot of times that is trash. So let's see. It doesn't hurt to dig, and you notice I'm not picking up near as much trash as I used to here because I've slowly been picking up all the trash here. So unless they do another deal of mulching here, there's a good likelihood I've picked up most of the trash, and anything new is going to be new trash or new stuff. Okay. All right, let me go check it again. Okay, here it is. I overshot it. Right there. Right here in this corner. We'll just pop it up. Okay, we'll check it again. All right, I think. Okay, here we go. I see it. Ah, yes. More of that foily stuff right there. Okay. All right, let's go check the grass. See if we can coax a coin out of the grass here. Now there is one spot here that is a metal pipe, and it rings in the 70s just like a dime. So I always got to remember to ignore that. 55. We'll skip 55. 60, 70, 90. 20s. Okay. That's an iron sound. 4. Okay. Okay. Hearing some tones, light tones, 4s, crackly sounds. It's iron. Okay. That's the concrete structure. There's another. Hear that? That's usually a rusty nail iron thing. You want that crisp sound. That's what you're listening for. Okay, and it needs to be a double tone where you pass over it one way over the other. Okay. If you just get a single pass or single tone to it, it's a good, likely it's going to be trash. Okay. Okay, crackly. Okay, there's something in the mix here that's about 2 or 3 other signals. Okay. Okay, more junk. Okay. More junk. I found a can here too. Came in a really nice, loud. Oh, here we go. 72. And it doesn't sound like a big target. Ooh. All right, let's see if the pinpointer can find it. Sounds about right there. Right about here. Let's see. Driveway. Yeah, driveways are good too. In fact, I did a coin search in front of the house one day and found some coins. Okay. But this one, coming at the 70, that could be a penny or a dime. Or it could be a large piece of metal. Holy cow. It's down there. Let's see. I think I can feel it. It feels more like a maybe a can or something, maybe. No, it's still there though. Yeah, last time I kicked up a can. Kicked up a big can last time. Let's see. Seems big though. Seems too big to be a coin. Let's check it out. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to check while we're here. Okay. Alright, I thought I heard something. Man, I got a feeling that's a can. The way it's sounding. Yeah. That is a can. That's a, yeah. Alright, we're gonna let it go. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. Alright. Alright, well, we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. Treasure can, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw where this one guy found a coffee can with his machine and it was filled with coins. Somebody buried it. There could have been one. You never know. Oh well, it's like the lotto, you know. Never know if you're gonna win it. Okay. All right, let's go back over here real quick by this sign. I used to, ooh. Wow, that sounds really close to the surface. Wonder if that's a can. Let me grab my pinpointer. Wow. I don't feel anything. Oh, here we go. I feel something now. Okay. It feels like a rock. I don't know what that is. This is a brass pinpointer. I use it to kind of check targets as well. Usually in the grass. I don't have to dig up a bunch of grass. But this one sounds close. He's right here. So let's go and check it. Alright. We'll just push it up so I can keep the plug going. And then we'll check it. Alright. Oh, I see it. Holy cow. It is... look at that chunk of metal. Holy cow. No wonder it sounded so good. It was right on top. Alright, let me add that to the trash pile. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright. I just want to try this sign. Right over here by this sign, I used to find coins. I found a bunch over the years, but I think I picked them all up now. Okay. I don't know what it is. Maybe some of the kids have been playing around it and they dropped their change here or something. Who knows? A lot of crackly noises. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to call it. Appreciate you guys joining today. I was hoping to find a coin, and I did. It was a penny right here. Okay. I got a little exercise in. All right, till then, we'll catch y'all later, and happy hunting.